Hi, my name's Nathan from the Bee Reliever Company. We're putting together a series of short videos to help you learn some tips and tricks about how to use your Bee Reliever kindling cutter. I hope it's helpful to you, and thanks for joining me. Hi, welcome to this episode of Bee Reliever Kindling Cutter Tips and Tricks. Today I just wanted to talk about a few things that I do to help make fire starting easier for me. So I have done a video about this before, but I'll just talk about it again. If you have a nice piece of pine that you know is going to light easily and it's got nice tight end grain, you might consider making something that I kind of like to call a bundle of beaver teeth. What I try and get away from is having to burn paper for no other reason than it's just sometimes annoying to find it, and I kind of like to light my fires without it. So if you have some good pine, this is a trick that works well for me. So you just you'll make a series of cuts in this piece in a crosshatch form, and I'm just going to take this one piece off. 3 each way is fine. So then I'll go and cut the opposite way with it. And you're going to make a crosshatch. If it breaks open, that's actually okay. You can just sort of patch it back together. You can see how they're split into some little squares or rectangles. So once you've done that, you can just pick a few pieces that you have laying around or that fell off, and like I have a couple set aside, and just spread those little squares open. And because it's softwood and it has that nice pine pitch or resin in it, it'll typically light with just a match. And so you can see how I've spread them open. And so this fire is already going, but just for the sake of demonstration, I'll just show you how easily that is lit on fire to get your fire started. So I know there are faster ways to do it, but again, it's something I've started doing because it does seem to work well. And there's enough heat generated that it'll get your morning fire started quite easily. So, and while we're talking about tips and tricks for just getting your fire started and just making your life easier around the fireplace, this isn't really related to the Bee Reliever, but I found that when you're just digging through your wood pile and getting wood in from the pile, once in a while you'll find some hardwood that has these splinters on them, and if they've been outside and exposed to the air outside or in they're cold, they don't really burn that well. But what I've actually started doing is instead of just burning those, I just pick them off because they're so easy, and I keep them in a jar that's inside and fairly warm from the fire. And when you're burning that little fire starter stick in the morning, say, to get it going, and if you have a few of these hardwood pieces that are splintered off and they're dry from being inside, they burn really, really well and quite hot. So I just thought I'd share that with you as well. So don't just throw that stuff in the fire. If it's easy to pick it off, it'll be more help to you another time. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day.